based on the theory of treatment over incarceration. There are approximately 2 million individuals incarcerated in the United States. And out of those 2 million people, 647 of those individuals, 647,000 of those individuals will be released this year. Within 1 year, 50% of those individuals will reoffend and go back to prison. Within 3 years, 67%. And within 5 years, over 70% of those individuals will reoffend and be back in prison. There are a large amount of individuals incarcerated for nonviolent drug offenses, but there are also large numbers of individuals who are incarcerated that are suffering from mental illness. The massive structure of the criminal justice system in the United States costs taxpayers billions of dollars a year. An estimate from 2016 from the U.S. Executive Office of the President said that the U.S. criminal justice system as a whole totaled over $270 billion annually. Earlier, the amount of people who are released from prison and then reoffend, along with the amount of people who are newly incarcerated, has caused mass incarceration in the United States. We incarcerate over 2 million individuals in the United States, which is the largest prison population in the entire world. There are not a lot of resources to help assist individuals who are re-entering the community after incarceration. Actually, it's one of the least worked with groups, and nobody really wants to pay attention to this population until they are in the act of reoffending. It's unfortunate could benefit from effective treatment interventions for substance use disorder and mental illnesses. The project for this assignment was to join the Greater Louisville Reentry Coalition, and I actually sat on one of their panel discussions with professionals who are responsible for the treatment of incarcerated individuals re-entering our communities. Experience. But I also realized that the administration of the Department of Corrections also doesn't have a lot of access to the frontline workers that work with this population in Louisville, Kentucky. It seemed as though there were resources available, but for some reason those resources weren't being connected to the actual clients. If we offered substance use disorder treatment and connected individuals who were incarcerated to the proper mental health services that they need, we could reduce the mass incarceration in this country. We could decrease the amount of overpopulations in our jail, and we could also decrease the recidivism rate in the United States.